What's up, y'all? I decided to record my solo vacation to Chicago, and I'm super late posting this, but this is just me getting my nails done, doing some pre-vacay errands. Went to Sephora, got a couple of things, and I also went to Target and picked up some mini travel things to take with me on my trip. And this is a hack that I learned from, I think, TikTok. I bought these travel perfume bottles, and then I just use it to pump my full-size perfume into the travel set or the travel perfume bottle, which I thought was really cool. So now I don't have to spend $30 to, buy the travel size. But anyways, this is the next morning. I flew Delta all the way to Detroit and then Detroit to Chicago. So this is just my view. I finally made it to the airport in Chicago. I think this is Midway. And I took the train from Midway to the Loop. So I finally made it to my room, and this is the view. So once I got settled in my room, I decided to take a little walk, kind of sightsee around the city a little bit. And let me just say, Chicago is a beautiful city. Like, this day in particular was nice and sunny, and it felt so good outside. It wasn't too hot, wasn't too cold. It was a nice little breeze, and it was just a gorgeous day to be outside. And I got a little hungry on my journey sightseeing around Chicago. So I went to Harold's Chicken, which is supposed to be one of the best chicken spots in Chicago. So I decided to try it out. And this is what I ordered. I just got like a few pieces of chicken. And yes, that is shrimp. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I don't know why I have to always have seafood anywhere. If I see it on the menu, I'm getting it. But it was okay. It wasn't the best ever. I've had better fried chicken, in my opinion, and that's just my opinion. Don't come for me, but I've had better fried chicken. I also got this blue lemonade, which is really good too, and I kind of like how they come in these little mini gallon bottles. And I also got a Southern caramel cake, and I was so disappointed because that is not caramel cake. Okay, that is not real Southern caramel cake. I'm sorry to tell you, but it is not. So next, I went to Ohio Street Beach, and I think it's so cool that they have like a little beach, and it felt so good that day. The sand felt so good in my toes. And then I went to the Navy Pier, and they had live music playing, and I kind of just walked around just to see what was down there. There's a bunch of restaurants and bars and stuff that you can hang out at. So the next day, I went back to the Navy Pier, and I went to this place called the Flyover Chicago, and it basically is like this 3D, 4D experience flying over Chicago, and it just talks about the history, the culture, and the beauty of the city. And I thought that was really cool that they highlighted so much in this maybe 30-minute, ride, you can say. So I thought this was pretty cool. You guys should check it out if you ever go to Chicago. Okay, so after that, I went to this place called Kitchen and Cocktails. So let me tell you, I will catch a flight so quick to come back and eat here. The food was so good, and I also think it's black owned. So if you want to check it out, please go and support. And then after I ate some good food, I went to see Christopher Brown at the 1111 tour. And this was the main reason why I came to Chicago, because he initially wasn't coming to Florida. So I decided to take a trip and go see him. So the next day, I decided to do some more sightseeing. Just walked around. I saw the Bean. I went to eat at Giordano's, and I got me a deep dish pizza. And I know in Chicago, y'all don't eat deep dish pizza, but I really wanted to try it, and it was really good. So after that, I did the architecture tour and learned a lot of the history of the buildings, which was really nice. I didn't know it was so much history in Chicago. And this day was so rainy, and it was cloudy, and it was cold, and I was actually shocked because this was in June. So I never known June to be really cold. I'm from the South, so I'm used to like hot summers. So it was kind of a culture shock. And then after that, it was time to say bye to Chicago, and I really enjoyed my trip.